I found out about my son's wedding from a Facebook post. There it was, a picture of him and his fiancée standing in front of a church, smiling like a Hallmark card. The caption read, "Can't wait to say I do next month." I stared at the screen, my heart pounding. Next month? And no one had told me? I called him that evening, hands trembling. "Ethan," I said, trying to keep my voice steady, "I saw the announcement. When were you planning to tell me?" He hesitated. "Mom, we thought it'd be better if you sat this one out." "Sat this one out?" I whispered. The air in my kitchen felt heavy. The smell of apple pie, the one I'd baked for him since he was little, suddenly made me sick. "It's just, Jessica thinks it might be awkward," he continued. "You and her mom don't exactly get along." I hung up before the tears came. My son, the boy I'd raised on my own after his father passed, was getting married and I wasn't invited. For days I sat in silence. I replayed his first steps, his graduation, the nights I stayed up sewing costumes or helping with homework. And now somehow I wasn't enough to witness his new beginning. But then something in me shifted. Maybe it was pride. Maybe it was the part of me that refused to disappear quietly. Either way, I decided I was going to that wedding. On the morning of the ceremony, I put on my best blue dress, the one Ethan once said made me look like the sky. I baked a pie, my signature recipe, and drove 2 hours to the little white church outside Savannah. When I arrived, heads turned. Jessica's mother's smile froze the second she saw me. Ethan's eyes widened, shock, guilt, maybe even relief. "Mom, you came," he said quietly, stepping toward me. "I did," I said, holding the pie. "Because I may not be on your guest list, but I'll always be your mother." For a moment, no one moved. Then something softened in his face. He took the pie from my hands, set it on the table, and pulled me into a hug. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I don't know why I let this happen." Tears stung my eyes. "You're young. You'll learn. But never forget where you came from." By the end of the night, I was dancing with him, slow, quiet, the way we used to sway in the kitchen when he was little. Jessica even joined us, awkward at first, then smiling. I didn't stay long. But as I drove home under the soft glow of streetlights, I felt something lift off my chest. I had shown up, not to cause a scene, but to remind him that love doesn't need an invitation. Because a mother's place isn't decided by a guest list. It's written in the heart.